Hello there! Well, how the turnstable. You might remember a video yesterday about how I couldn't find scenes of a sexual nature, so I wouldn't be watching that film. Well, I found it. So today, before normally today's film, I'm going to watch scenes of a sexual nature, and then I'm going to move Miss Potter to tomorrow. Scenes of a sexual nature. I understand that this movie is 7 vignettes, or short stories, or perhaps they're just 7 parts of the same story about couples. That's all I know about it. Kinda hope it's like Vantage Point, where it's the same story but told from a different couple's perspective, but I doubt it. That would be really cool though. So yeah, I am tired, so I don't know if I am going to enjoy this film as much as I would when I am awake. Yeah, I'm still going to do it because otherwise my backlog would be way too big. So yeah, I'm going to watch the movie now, and I will let you know what I thought of it after I've seen the film. Well, that film was terrible. I don't think I have ever been so bored watching a film. In case you don't know, and really, why would you? This film is about 7, I guess. I didn't count, but IMDb says 7, so I'm just going to say 7. 7 couples walking or lying or sitting in a park talking. That's literally the entire film. 7 couples who don't know each other. Sometimes they see each other, sometimes they talk to each other, but mostly no. It's just 7 individual couples who don't have anything to do with each other except for being in the same park and having relationship issues. And it's not an anthology, but it might as well have been. These little stories are intercut with each other, so you have a piece of one story and then a piece of another and then the next piece of the first one, etc. I don't know if it would have worked better if you just had the 7 stories one by one, but I guess not, because the issue is not the way this film is edited. The issue is the writing. And just this film literally has no content. You've got these 7 couples, and for example, there's one couple, the very first one, a married couple, a man and a woman, and they are lying in a park picnicking. The man's eyes fall onto a young woman, a young lady, like 21 or something. She has a dress on. She lies in such a way that he can see her underwear. And he positions himself with his paper so that it looks like he's reading his paper, but actually he's staring at this girl's underwear. And his wife notices, so she tells him off. Then she goes onto the girl and she explains that her husband was watching her. And that might sound wrong. Trust me, it was wrong. I felt very uncomfortable watching it. But the entire film wasn't like this. This was just one uncomfortable bit. But then there's another couple, a gay couple, who discuss having children. And then they talk a little bit about, well, children would be good for our relationship. And then the other guy is like, well, I don't want children because they're good for us, I want children because it's good for them. They have like a 10-minute conversation about wanting to have children, and then one of the guys goes off with another guy. And there's another bit where a woman just was dumped by her boyfriend, and then a new guy walks up and he tries to flirt with her, but she makes it clear that she doesn't want anything to do with him, but he just continues until eventually she says, okay, let's have sex. He unbuttons his pants, yes, in the park, and then the woman abandons him. She just runs off and she says, how could you? How dare you? So the entire film is just conversations, and at the end all of the couples are unhappy and maybe broken up. That's the entire film. The only exception is two old people who meet at a bench. They talk about how they used to come to this bench every Thursday and Wednesday. They decide to climb a hill. They discover that actually they know each other. They were each other's first loves, and they think about getting back together, but then they decide, nah, it's better like this. And they also end up sad. So I can see what links these stories. Okay, it's realistic, I guess, relationship issues that everyone has dealt with, and I really didn't find it interesting, like, at all. It is one of the most boring films I've ever seen. I guess I would have liked it more if the film was about extraordinary relationships or something, but just the mundanity of all these issues was really boring to me. It's also, the film isn't shot in any interesting way, the music isn't interesting, the editing isn't interesting, the performances aren't really interesting. It's just, everything about it is boring. There's nothing to make it interesting for me. There was two big actors in this film, I guess before they were really famous. Ewan McGregor, obviously, and Tom Hardy. And Tom Hardy, he was probably the best thing about this film. He played a really dumb character who just wanted... I guess it's one of those good guys. No. I guess it's one of those nice guys who tries to be nice to women, but just to end up in bed with them. And yeah, I guess if I could say anything in this film was funny, it was Tom Hardy, but mostly it's cringe comedy, which is not really my thing at all. The other famous actor, Ewan McGregor, he was okay. He was Scottish again, and he was half of the gay couple, which was interesting to see him play a gay character. After 30 films, he plays a gay character. Yeah, but he just lay there talking about wanting to have children, and it really couldn't interest me more. So yeah, that's it really. Location change, ha, fun. So all in all, I'm giving this film a 3 out of 10. Yes, that is the lowest score I've given any film in the Ewan McGregor-a-thon so far, but it really deserved it. There wasn't anything interesting about it, and normally when I give boring films a score, it's something of a 5 or something, but this one was just, I don't know, it made me angry how bad it was. Oh, it wasn't really bad, it was just so boring. Yeah, I'm sorry I keep repeating myself, but it really is true. So yeah, if you agree or disagree, let me know. Join me tomorrow when I will be watching Miss Potter. So do join me for that, and I will see you tomorrow.